Hey, Isaac Hyman, HiFlyer Digital here. Hope you're doing well and enjoying the day. Step number 2 in our C-4 playbook right here, right? We're going through C-4 playbook again. It is about exploding your revenue, creating an explosive revenue stream with our 4-step email SMS playbook that helps you create persuasive copy, engaging designs, and high converting campaigns. That's in our C4 design playbook. A lot of brands ask us, how do we design great emails? And well, that's what this playbook is talking about. So that's what we're talking about today. Last video, we talked about the context and why it's so important to accentuate the why, focus on why it now, why it matters for them, why your product is great for their lives, and why from you, right? That's the most important part. But now, if you have the context, now we got to make this visualization, this kind of creative angle that allows them to kind of visualize themselves there. So I'll give a couple examples right here about, number one, starting on my screen right here, you see kind of a high-performing creative that has worked wonders during the holiday season, where you just have to piece it together in a way that gets them to the spot where you want them to go. And many times, featuring a product and a postcard would be like a 640 by 800 creative, and you see in a lot of emails, just a major, just broad postcard that gets more clicks than showing a whole bunch of different features, offers, and benefits within the email. It may make the email look really nice and engaging and good to scroll, but again, next part is you want to get them to click. That's the most important part. You don't want them to scroll as much. You want them to click and engage. So they can learn this all on the website, on your landing page, right? So that's the most important part, is that design an email that has this good, nice sized postcard and make sure the creatives stand out within that email. I'm going back to the email we were checking out before here, the Brooklyn one, and then I'll show you the Wayfair, how they do it. These are some of the top brands in the world that are doing some great stuff. So I'm going to go back here to, let's take this on new sheets that just got added, right? So you see, it's a nice postcard right here. It's a nice image. I can visualize myself loving these sheets. In some cases, you want to have a GIF that shows the variety and selection, and you have your context right here, and it just makes you say, I can mix and match. I have a lot of different things I can pull in. It says limited edition, gives that urgency to click through, and new products. And you see how we encapsulated it all into a nice looking creative. I'm going to go through another one right here that I think was great, that one we saw before, the new bathroom essentials. Look at this. Right? It shows a variety. If you're not into yellow, it'll show light blue. Then it'll show teal. Then it'll show back to the orange. And all these are showing that there's a variety of them, and there's a huge selection. And you picture them in your bathroom and what that would look like, and it just connects. On top of that, you see an offer, bundle and save right here, limited edition. All these sale-oriented taglines that accompany the context, and of course, a very clear call to action that says what you want to do next, right? So all that is very important in the creative angle. You see how it's a postcard. It's a big, long image that just shows you exactly where to go. It shows you one main thing. And underneath it, yeah, you can have some additional features here and there, but everyone will click the top. That is, I'll be the first to say, I've seen that over and over and over again. Now, there's other elements you can have, such as recommendations right under there, or category navigation, and all those are great. And they definitely, as long as they're personalized, that's the most important part. So I'm not going to go too deep into the rest of that to get the clicks, but yes, you need something that you're selling, the main postcard image that the creatives have got to accentuate that context that we talked about, right? Features, offers, benefits, why it's important for them, why now, why from you, and that's going to be in your main image, your main creatives, and then underneath it is a lot more personalized items. You may also like this, you may love that. Shop the items you were looking at before. I'm going to go now to Wayfair, who does a fantastic job at creating personalized creatives. So here's an example of, clearly I was in the market for buying chandeliers, and their entire email is just showing chandeliers and stars, right? The reviews. And it just gives me that creative that just says, like, you know what? Just click through. Just go click explore. And that's all I'm going to do. That's all they want me to do. Just click and find out what this is. I don't need the name. I don't need the price. I just need to see that this is one of the best ones they have. They are top rated, and I should go check them out. There's more to that. There's picks for you. That's an addition, right? There's 2 different areas that they can measure results, right? And it goes in with their brand. Way more, right? Wayfair has way more. So you see that angle in the creative that's trying to convince us that you could shop anywhere, but Wayfair has way more than you'll ever find for anywhere else. That's great. And then in addition, they've kind of coordinated all these different kind of contexts into other categories. So for example, if I'm looking for doormats, it's a great time. Spring is spring is right here. So you may want a doormat, and they start from $5. That's their offer. $5 doormats, pretty good. Must have doormats. Just for kids, outdoor playhouses to check out. So there's a lot of different mini context and creatives that they're putting into this email too. But the point is right here, right at the very top, you just want to focus on your main postcard, unless you personalize the whole email to them. The main postcard that tells about your features, offers, benefits, the context of it, and that's going to get you the most clicks. Everything else after that, not as important unless it's personalized. The main postcard, get them to click, get them to go browse and learn more on your site. That's the most important part. So that's the anatomy of a great creative. Have them visualize themselves using the product, have them see exactly what they will get, have them think about it, and make sure that it marries with the context. So you say that limited time, it's all you, make the most of your me time, and that's going to help them get engaged. That is the next part of the creative anatomy of the C4 playbook. And I invite you to download this guide, by the way. I'm giving it away for free. Probably at the end of April, we'll have it live, but you can always DM me, and I'll be glad to share with you before we put it on the site. And that's step number 2. Step number 3 is going to be very exciting. It's all about the click. Talk soon.